Hey, this is the dry aged dad, and as you can see here, I've got a fresh load of meat going on. I'll give you a quick tour of what's happening here. Those are short ribs. I'm going to go 30 days. That in front is a pork loin. It's huge. I'm going to go 28, 30 days on that. We got a ribeye in the back. Strip and a ribeye. No, strip and a strip. These are all put in on the 28th, which is 5 days ago. We've got a ribeye here. You can see in the back over there under the fan. That's a strip. And that's a brisket right there. I'm going to try that for the first time. And I got some other pieces up here. I'm splitting this with 5 other guys. But over in the corner is a ribeye that is 42 days, and I'm going to pull it out today. All right. And now we're going to bring this upstairs and cut it up. And then we're going to cook one, and we'll show you how that comes out. All right, so this was put into the dry ager December 21st. Today is February 2nd, so that's 1, 2, 10, and 30. So that's 30, 40, 42 days. This is a ribeye. Look at it. What I do is I'm going to cut this into steaks. I'm going to vacuum seal most of them, and I'm going to eat one tonight. So I use a sharp cleaver. First thing you do is take off this is called the pellicle, and you can see it's kind of hard to cut through, but once you get into the middle, it's very, very soft and tender. All right, that we will grind up later, all these pieces, with a 50% chuck. Grind, a loose, coarse grind to make burgers. I've made chili. I've heard about tacos, meatballs. Anyway, you want to see the inside of that? That's a 42-day ribeye right there. Okay, so I like to go about an inch, maybe a little bit more. And you just gotta get a little forearm workout here. Look at that, super soft, crazy. All right, so we'll put that there. Now we're gonna trim off the outside of this pellicle. Anything that is hard, like almost like a jerky or harder to the touch, you don't want to eat that. A little piece right there, you don't want to eat that later. It's not going to hydrate back like you might think it would. Try to take off as little as possible because you want to eat the rest. A little hard piece right there. All right, and there you go. You can see that this is darker because it was closer to the outside, but that is about as red as you can get, and this is going to be great. All right, I'm going to clean up a little bit, and then I'm going to show you the next step. Okay, so this is going to go into a vacuum seal bag, and we're going to be cooking this sous vide That's S-O-U-S space V-I-D-E. Apparently, you do pronounce the D. Okay, so we have our vacuum seal bag. It's already sealed on this side. If you're going to start doing this, I suggest you get a vacuum sealer. All right, I like to season it with a little bit of rosemary, not a lot, both sides. Pepper. Coarse salt, and you can be liberal with this. Both sides. Alrighty. 40, what did I say, 42? Dry age. Put that in there. All right. While that's sealing, I'm going to do something else and come right back. Okay, so there is your vacuum sealed 42-day ribeye. This is a sous vide cooker. I have set it to 131 degrees. I don't know what that 4-minute thing is. We're going to get rid of that. And that's going to go in there. 131 degrees. It's almost there. And we're going to do this for about an hour and a half or so. There's my cover. There's my temperature. And we're just going to leave it in there in a vacuum sealed bag, submersed in 131 degree temperature, hour and a half. Right now it's 6. We'll come back around 7:30, cut this up and eat it. All right, I finished trimming all the pellicle off the dry aged ribeyes. You can see right here, they look great, nice and dark red. There's no hard surfaces left on these. And my sous vide is still cooking along right there. These will get vacuum sealed. We use them in the future. I will vacuum seal them to a bag, and I will not season them until I am ready to cook them. Okay, it's been almost 2 hours, so we're going to pull this out. I left this in here at 131 degrees for nearly 2 hours. And this is not going to look like it's very appetizing. This kind of looks like a gray steak. And I'll show you how we're going to finish this. Doesn't look like a steak that came right off your grill, huh? Okay. So we're going to put that in a cast iron. And we're going to protect my wife's countertop. You can do this in a cast iron on your stovetop if you want that sear. You can do it on the grill, very high. You can do it in your broiler. I like this the best. I've tried all of them. That's one side. you don't have to watch both sides. I'll just show you the end. Okay, so I charred both sides with the torch. Now this is the final test here, right? That is rare to medium rare, top to bottom, side to side. Unlike a grill where you get that gray line and then you only get a line or a strip of the medium rare inside. Some salt and pepper, and this is ready to eat.